It's critical to stay ahead of the competition by continually reinventing our company and ourselves, and the only way to do so is to have a set of entrepreneurial qualities. Changing your viewpoint is key to developing entrepreneur qualities. No matter how much time you've been in business, you're doing it all over again today. What are the essential key qualities that enable an entrepreneur to rock at business? We will give you a list of the most important success elements for entrepreneurs. Many specialists and institutes are researching and analyzing this topic. It's likely that we won't be able to find someone who possesses all of the attributes necessary to be a successful entrepreneur. However, combining the most crucial variables can aid in the development and management of a successful firm. Entrepreneurs aren't born with all of these qualities. The success qualities highlighted in this video aid in the development of the internal entrepreneur. Let's get started exploring these entrepreneurship success qualities. Number 1, the will to act. For would-be and present entrepreneurs, the will to take entrepreneurial action is perhaps the most significant characteristic. If you're frightened to take genuine action, you won't need any of the other critical success elements for entrepreneurs. Actions have the potential to lead to success. You can't expect to be a successful business owner until you take action. Sorry, but it's the truth. Number 2, awareness of how to start a business. For the business they have created, entrepreneurs must have exceptional entrepreneurial understanding of specific business difficulties. Your expertise will boost your company's potential energy and, in turn, contribute to its success to a considerable extent. You must expand your knowledge, experiment with fresh ideas, incorporate the new information into your day-to-day operations. You will only be a successful entrepreneur if you do it this way. Each entrepreneur and firm will require distinct entrepreneurial abilities which can be critical to the success of their businesses in some situations. You can't expect to succeed if you have the information but lack the abilities that can only be acquired by putting what you've studied into practice. As you can see, if you take action or put what you've learned into practice in some way, you have talent. Number 3, creativity and passion. If you want to be truly distinctive, you must be a creative individual. You will be closer to success if you use the power of innovation and continual development in your business. Creativity will boost your business's potential energy, opening up a world of possibilities for you. Also, successful entrepreneurs are passionate about their business. You must be enthusiastic about what you're attempting to do. You must be willing to devote a significant portion of your waking hours to the concept you've developed. As you develop a team, your enthusiasm will foster the same level of passion in those who join you. And when you're passionate about what you're doing, both your team and your customers are more inclined to believe in what you're doing. Number 4, the ability to think like an entrepreneur. This is about finding fundamental problems through diagnosing concerns and symptoms, defining ideas that may serve as prospective remedies, clarifying data you already have and obtaining what you require, and establishing feasible options and alternatives. To manage all potential scenarios and solve the most difficult problems, you must be clever. This will be the most constant thing in your professional life. Because competitors can't readily imitate your intelligence, it will give your organization a distinct identity. Also, entrepreneurs are always thinking and on the go. The hectic nature of managing a startup or a business can lead to burnout. You'll need a solid mindset in place so you can decide how to steer the bus in the right direction. Number 5, patience. Even if you lose the first fight, you must be patient and prepare to struggle on. The fight isn't over yet. This is simply the beginning of your entrepreneurial adventure. You must realize that your entrepreneurial path is not a simple one from point A to point B. Number 6, perseverance. Persistence is the capacity to refuse to give up on anything or to maintain your actions despite your inner beliefs that you are not prepared for them. Emotions and motivation are unhelpful. The action is something you can do to get the results you want. So let go of the feelings that are holding you back and proceed on your trip with all your strength. Number 7, optimism. Entrepreneurs must have an irrationally optimistic attitude. As a business owner, you will face many days when everything appears to be falling apart. It may be difficult to gather the spirit and confidence required to manage your own business if you are not a glass-half-full kind of person. Sales will falter, staff will leave at awkward times, systems will collapse, and competitors will be pushing for your market share at all times. Optimism goes a long way toward assisting businesses in their long-term success. Remember that in the middle of any effort, it appears to be a failure. Number 8, the ability to collaborate in a group. Nobody can do anything on their own, and this includes you as an entrepreneur. You aren't Superman. For your own and your business's prosperity, you must work as part of a team. It's a basic reality that no one person can be excellent at anything and everything. Everyone benefits from having individuals in their lives who have complementary skill sets. Finding your own fundamental talents and qualities involves a lot of soul searching. After that, seek out the sharpest people you can who will complement your skills. It's natural to gravitate towards individuals who are similar to you. The key is to identify people who aren't like you but are excellent at what they do and what you can't. Number 9. Risk-taking, but only within limits. This is, without a doubt, one of the most important questions. Is the amount of risk taken by entrepreneurs sufficient? Yes, every business is risky to some extent. What matters more is how a successful entrepreneur manages risk. This quality is best described by the phrase, calculated risk. If you really want to succeed, you must employ risk management concepts. Number 10. Self-confidence. For entrepreneurs, self-confidence is a critical success component. Nobody can become an entrepreneur if they lack self-confidence, especially when it comes to founding and operating their own company. How can you expect customers to trust you if you aren't self-assured and believe in yourself? Your deadliest weakness is insecurity. Number 11. Learning from the past to succeed in the future. Past experience may fall into an area where it isn't strictly necessary as a criterion, but it will boost your company's potential strength. Very successful entrepreneurs make a decision based on their lives, their goals, and their life's purpose. They scribble their lives down. They spend time creating mental pictures to help them navigate their path. While most individuals wing it, they write down their life mission as well as their business vision and goal. Then they get to work putting their idea into action. As an entrepreneur, you must use all of your prior and current experience in the company you are forming. Number 12. The will to sacrifice. Don't be tricked into believing that having a business entails a lot of freedom and flexibility. When they first start out, most business owners work long hours, including nights and weekends. Statistics reveal, however, that owning a business is a proven strategy to develop wealth and long-term prosperity. So think about whether you are prepared to make a short-term sacrifice in order to reap long-term benefits. Number 13. Exceptional talent. An entrepreneur's talent seems to be something he or she is born with. On the other hand, talent may sometimes be simulated by knowledge and abilities. So it's important, but it won't ensure success if you don't add knowledge and abilities. Number 14. Sincerity and integrity. Successful entrepreneurs protect their honesty and integrity in any circumstance. These two characteristics must be at the forefront of all we do. Everyone has morals, but far too many people ignore them. When you are not being entirely honest or even slightly off track from the road of integrity, there is always that small voice that tells you so. Always pay attention to that voice. Number 15. The ability to make connections. More connections equals more opportunities to establish a successful company. Networking may help you run a successful business by allowing you to make contacts. You wouldn't believe how much entrepreneurs can learn from one another. Make use of the individuals in your network to bounce ideas off of. Every viewpoint contributes to your overall picture of a situation or choice. Number 16. Being organized. Owning a business requires you to wear multiple hats, and juggling all of the different jobs requires some organizational skills. Are you able to prioritize tasks? Are you able to transition from one task to the next in a timely and effective manner? If a company's systems aren't well organized, paperwork gets misplaced, responsibilities build up, and valuable time is wasted fighting fires rather than successfully operating the company and achieving its objectives. As a business owner, your time is one of your most valuable resources, and being disorganized may deplete it. Number 17. Luck. We don't believe in luck when it comes to achieving success, yet some people actually believe they were lucky enough just to develop a great business. Luck is both a psychological and a physical aspect. Some people may consider themselves unlucky, and yes, there are those lucky people who simply happen to be in the right location at the right moment with the perfect idea. However, because it is such a small proportion, it cannot be considered a significant determinant of success. What else would you like us to talk about in our upcoming videos? Let us know in the comments below. And make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our videos.